Well, hello, everybody. I would like to take the opportunity to speak about a great use case that we have implemented for one of our biggest customer, global leading HR company with more than 3,000 branches worldwide, for who we have implemented a use case of automated capacity management. Their main challenge has been inability to track their branch occupancy under one centralized view, lack of reliable real-time data. They had a difficulty of separating the real users with other devices connected to the network. Therefore, there's been a high risk of poor business decisions related to expansions or closures of the offices and generally speaking, real estate. So let's take a look at the solution that we have delivered to the customer. So this is our DNA platform. We have incorporated that solution into the reporting section. So we are looking now at the overview table where at one glance you can see all the available branches that we automatically import from the network. We integrated to Meraki solution to Cisco DNA Center to automatically pull the list of available branches, devices, real-time data about users and so on. On the first look, we can see the current occupancy, amount of desks available in that branch, calculation of utilization per square meter, average users within the selected time period. Of course, we can filter each column to see and filter the data that we are interested in. I can go to the branch detail and be able to see per each day how many users have been on the branch with the calculations of the occupancy. I can also change the time period for which I want to see the data. I see the data is changing. I can also filter all available networks. While I'm at the branch detail, I can also open up the last connected users to see last 50 connected users to that branch. So in case there have been any outages or issues, I can pull the data about the users so that I can use the data for further contact. So I can call somebody on that branch to check the unplugged cable, for example. So this is the last connected users that were found on that branch. You can see the last date and time online, the login frequency, how much data has been downloaded by that particular client. If I had filled in all the user data inside of the classifiers, I could see also the full name and the contact. These data are automatically anonymized in 15 minutes, so we are GDPR compliant. There are classifiers, which is a database of all the available sites, branches, where I can, as a user, configure the size, number of desks, update the site details, and I can also automatically import it from CMDB, like ServiceNow in this case. Number of settings that can be applied, like filtering of the preferred SSIDs or networks, frequency of the data anonymization. So here we have set 5 minutes, so the data will be gone after 5 minutes of the last connected users. I can also apply filters, automatically filter out only some parameters that I'm interested in to exclude, for example, VLANs that have IP phones or multimedia devices connected to the network, etc. So I can really see only the valid user information. And I can also go into the country detail to see the heat map for each particular day. And I can see the current utilization, which days have been heated. At a first glance, I can see which days are really busy. As part of this solution, we also implemented the view of each device being present on that site and its utilization, so we can actually see the real port usage of each particular device. We have implemented automated email notifications, SMS notifications, integrated to the major corporate systems. The whole solution works across all the time zones, so we compute the data accordingly, and it's enterprise ready, allowing the single sign-on with the client's login, authentication, and authorization systems. So that's been it for today. If you want to see more and hear more about the solution, reach out to us. We're happy to speak to you. Thank you.